input or output?
What's going on, everybody?
Audio.
Start this game out pretty good. During downtimes, I will be sharing the elections live, so you guys can keep an eye on that while playing video games. Oh my look! Oh yeah, there it is.
All right, Blake, can you hear me now on the stream?
Yeah, on the stream.
Okay. Where did that one go?
No, I can't hear you. There's no audio for your stream. Like every time you get like a notification, there's audio.
The fuck? I just added it.
Did you figure it out yet, guy? Jeepers creepers.
Checking it out. So,
Well, you guys
which one did you
waiting.
go to? You went to
Here you go.
audio input capture.
Again, one of those states Donald Trump has to win to recreate his path from 2016. He doesn't have to win them all. It's a big one. You see 56 if you round up to 43 right now. About half of the
What
vote.
the fuck is that laugh?
So what are you looking at here? Number one, you start here. Charlotte, Mecklenburg County.
Your laugh
the
is
biggest area of
funny.
the state. And look at that number.
I know it is.
About 84% of the estimated vote
how's
in. Again,
that?
on a night like this,
Can you hear me
sometimes
now,
that
boys?
swings a little bit because we have mail-in, in-person early, and then election day votes. But you go back in time and look. Everywhere we're looking here, right? Is Joe Biden overperforming Hillary Clinton in the cities and the suburbs around them?
No.
That's what's happening right here in Charlotte, the suburbs right now, biggest part of the state. 63% for Secretary Clinton 4 years ago, 69% if you round that up for Joe Biden. So that's a big building block to keeping North Carolina more competitive. Remember, Obama for 08, record African-American turnout, back to Mitt Romney in 2012, to President Trump in 2016. You start in Mecklenburg, and then you come up here to Wake County. This is Raleigh, again, one of the fastest growing areas of the state. It's changing. It's diverse. There are new voters here. They tend to be college educated, younger voters as well. There's a lot of
honestly
diversity.
don't know what else to go
Not
to.
Donald
I
Trump's
just
vote.
did the audio
vote
input.
here is not Donald Trump's vote. 65, 66%. If you round it up to 33%, again, it's the second largest county in the state. About 10% of the state's voting population. 58% for Secretary Clinton. 66% for Joe Biden. So overperforming here.
So let's take votes. Who do you guys think is going to win the 2020 elections?
There you go.
During his presidency, 82% right
Can
now.
you can hear me
in
now?
Durham
Yeah.
County here.
Yep.
Look at that. That's a big
Alright,
number.
oh, yeah.
82%. You
Okay.
go back in time.
Figured it out.
79%. So you think that's only a little bit on the margins in a close state.
All right, give me one
That's what
second. I'm just gonna run
matters.
downstairs
Because,
and we can
again,
launch
this is
this
another one of
bad
these
boy.
states, and we see
Also,
this all
Blake, I
across
just
America.
posted a
We're
video.
watching it
Check
play
out
in Florida.
the
We're gonna
intro
watch
to it.
play
I
out in
posted it on
Georgia. We see
Facebook.
it in
Let
Central
me know what
Ohio.
you think.
The president runs it up in the small towns. 67% here.
Alright,
He
yeah,
had a
let's see how
rally here
trash
just the
this
other
is.
day. This will be interesting to watch. There are Trump super counties, if you will, around the country. The president went to certain places to do his rallies because he knew he was losing in the early voting, and they were all designed to turn people out. So you want to watch this here. 67% Trump Clinton, right? Catawba County. Let's come back here to go see where we are. It's about the same, right? Is that enough? 45,000 votes now and some change. 48,000 4 years ago. That could be a key test. We'll watch this play out. That's 75%. Let's watch. The president had a deliberate travel plan. He went to certain places where they knew their voters are, where they thought they could turn, at least match 2016, hopefully exceed 2016. So let's watch this when we get closer to the final. He was there for just a rally the other night. You pull it back out. Again, if you're the Democrats, you got to run it up in the cities, Asheville, suburbs around it, 63% now. 55%, 56% if you round up 4 years ago. Those are the building blocks. Go to the places where your candidate did well 4 years ago, but grow and build, especially in places where the population is changing
All
like
right.
it is in North Carolina. Let's pull back out again and just take a look.
You
Just
check
wanna
it out,
go through
Blake?
all this.
All right, you guys ready?
Wilmington, not as big.
Yes,
It's the
ma'am.
9 of 100
Yes,
counties
sir.
in terms of
Yeah.
Miami is trending in the politics, and then the week is Ramsey Bolton.
Damn it. I hate my voice so much. Well, that's how streams are. Can you not do that?
So what did you say to the intro, Blake?
It was not. It was a good intro. Can you stop? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been pretty interesting.
Thanks for the like, Aaron. I appreciate it. And as we're still waiting here, I guess we'll go back to the electoral vote.
It's
You're not gonna hear it. I turned it down. But you would stop doing that.
We're the two biggest places for a Democrat, for anybody, but for a Democrat in North Carolina, they are Mecklenburg County and they are Wake County. And you see here, he's overperforming Hillary Clinton by 5 percentage points here, the biggest, most populous county in the state. That's the building block of a smart campaign. Then you come over here to Wake County, second largest county in the state. Again, changing population. We know what happened in the suburbs during the 4 years of Donald Trump. This is where you go. You turn out your African-American base. You try to get young people on those college campuses. Here in the Research Triangle, a lot of new voters with college degrees, professionals in the suburbs. That's what you try to do. And you see Joe Biden, and you come out here. This is
you don't
significant as
answer
well.
yourself,
These are counties
guy.
President Trump is going to win. But Joe Biden is overperforming Hillary Clinton by 5
And I have no
percentage points
clue.
or
Nobody
more.
else
What's that
answered
mean?
except for
Shrinking
you.
the
So
president's
I don't know how to
margins in
answer
these
that.
smaller places where the president tends to run it up. You shrink the
Yeah, I'm
president's
not
margins
sure.
there. You expand your margin in a place like this. Let's check in on Winston-Salem as well. I don't want it to feel forgotten. Important to the Democrats here.
what else do you
Again,
do,
59%,
Brandon? 'Cause it's not
just shy of 100,000 votes for
doing
Joe
my
Biden.
input like at
That's
all.
5,000 votes. 5,000 votes matters in a close state when you're coming through. So you come back to 2020
Well,
here.
you
We're not
lost
done
all
in North
time
Carolina.
again.
I'm not saying by any means we're done. We're going to
Yeah,
keep counting votes.
I don't know
Let's
what's
turn this
going
off and
on.
look at the entire state.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
54
We're
to
good.
48. That's a nice lead for the vice president.
Yeah,
right
I'm
there.
not sure,
60%
Aaron.
in.
Nobody
You know, in a lot of
responded
these
back,
places
so
here, president's
I don't
gonna
know.
get his
I have no
votes.
clue.
When
Don't know
you
how
look
to
at the
answer
Democrats
that.
and you look at the early North Carolina map, you are encouraged, especially when you compare in the suburbs and in the cities. Did you turn out the Democratic base? Did you make inroads in the suburbs? That's what that looks like so far. We got a ways to go. And I say, well, we have a ways to go.
Not working
We're looking
again.
at a
I
South
don't know
Carolina
what's
right
going
now
on.
that is blue, which reminds us, go slow, be
Oh,
cautious.
thank you for
Don't think
calling.
anything we see
I
now is
appreciate it,
absolutely
OG.
definitive about where we're going to
And
end
yeah,
the
Blake,
night.
you trash.
However, this just that it's closer. It's only 9% of the vote. Just that some of these red states are going to be closer does tell you something. There's a competitive Senate race there. We'll see how it plays out when we get more votes. Let's keep going down. Ohio is still blue. I was going to go south to Florida, but Ohio is still blue. I just want to check on it. About 40%. That's where we were last time. 55. There's a lot of, not as many though. Rural counties.
Dude, I literally have no clue.
All right.
I seen Eric at the bowling alley, and he asked to get together one day. I said, how about Saturday? That's as far as we got.
Long way to go in the vote count
So
in Florida.
I don't
Not
have
as-
an answer for that guy.
Not as much to go in Florida. If you're the president, you're looking at 189.
We just started talking about how we used to hang out.
206,000 right now,
But-
90% of the vote in Florida
Right.
is in.
Are we
Let's
playing
check
or
in with
chilling?
Jake, Dana, and
I'm
Adam.
waiting for you guys.
All right, well, thanks so much. So there's a lot of blue
Dude,
on the
this
map
fucking
right now,
input
but
is
of
not
course
working,
it's still
and I don't
very,
know what the
very
hell is
early.
going on with it.
What are you looking for?
Look, I mean, you're exactly right. The fact that Georgia, in particular, seems to be so competitive when 4 years ago,
Yes,
if
Aaron,
anybody
Eric
would have
leaving
told
again.
us, you know, watch Georgia, we would have said, no, that's a very red state. And it seems to be really giving Donald Trump a run for his money. And it is, as we talked about, and which is similar in a lot of other battleground states, the changing demographics and the suburbs.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that we might see tonight a little bit of a distinction. I mean, when we talk about demographics,